Come to today's class, we are discussing about the factors influencing elasticity of demand. So the first factor is nature of commodity. Nature of the commodity. So what does the nature of commodity implies? On the basis of nature, there are three types of commodities. How many types? Three types of commodity.
What are the?
One, necessary. Two, comfort. Three, luxury. Necessary, comfort and luxury. Okay? So, how does necessary, comfort and luxury, three types of goods. So, how does demand of these goods changes with the change in the nature? We have to speak. For example, necessary goods, what are the necessary goods? The goods which are highly essential to maintain the life. For example, food, cloth, shelter. Now guess what will be its demand? Elastic? Na inelastic. Well, before going into study the factors influencing elasticity, you must have the knowledge about elastic demand and inelastic demand. Otherwise, how can you say whether the demand for the commodity is elastic or inelastic? So coming to that point, demand is said to be elastic when any change in price brings a change in quantity demand. And demand is said to be inelastic when any change in price brings no change in quantity demand. आ गोटे सिंपल मेथड देख आम कौन जिनस किणवा बाध्य जो दैट इज इनइलास्टिक. बाउंड मीन्स इनइलास्टिक. परचेज करने नॉट बाउंड बोले इलास्टिक. So suppose you have to take medicine. Are not you bound to consume medicine? You are bound?
Yes.
So at whatever cost you will buy. Jette cost heଲେ मध्य तुम्हें किणवा कर. हेले आर डिमांड कौन हम सिंदरा inelastic. जोरा बाध्य which you are bound to buy are said to be inelastic. So necessary goods बोले कौन food, cloth, shelter. Can you live without it? No. If the price rises or falls, will not you buy? You will buy. So its demand is inelastic because you are must to buy it. Right? But on the other hand, go to the comfortable goods. Comfort goods बोलिए. Comfort goods are those goods which give you little pleasure. For example, fan, air cooler. But you can live without them also. That means if anybody can live without this also, so the demand will fluctuate, change. So demand जो fluctuate होबो, price rise हेले demand कम जीवो, price fall हेले demand बढ़ जीवो. सस्ता ही बोली लोक मान के. So change हो जाउछि ना demand?
Yes.
So change हो जाउछि बोले it is elastic demand. Right? And now in the line as comfort goods are affected by demand, luxury goods रो demand मधु same सिमती का रहबो. तेनु करे हम गुड लाइन लिखि दोचे जे demand for comfort and luxury goods are elastic, but demand for necessary goods are inelastic. Dita line मन रहिला. Substitute goods लिखला.
Yes, sir.
So here we have to know about what substitute goods जानला परे. Demand for having substitute good is elastic ना inelastic हमें calculate करिया. So what is substitute good? Tea and coffee will काम पड़ते लेना. Alternative good. Taking one commodity in place of another commodity. For example, लिम्का नहीं, पेप्सी नहीं गलो, चा नहीं, कॉफी पी देलो, ताको सब्स्टिट्यूट करछ एटा. सो एक प्रकार विकल्प द्रव्य को सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड्स बोली कहबे. हेले इन द मार्केट देयर आर वेराइटीज ऑफ गुड्स. Some goods has substitute, माने alternative. Some other goods don't have substitute, means no alternative. Okay. For example, if you don't get sugar, you can adjust with misri. ये जो ना मीठा substitute करछि. But if you don't get salt, there is no alternative. There is no alternative. So certain goods are there where there is no alternative. जार अल्टरनेटिव नथिबो perfect alternative तार demand कौन होगा guess करो. The goods which don't have substitute, जार substitute नहीं, its demand is inelastic.
The goods
Which don't have substitute,
this demand,
its demand is inelastic.
it's
Which have substitute, the goods which have substitute,
the good
which have substitute, for example tea ର substitute कौन coffee, its demand is always elastic. Third factor which influences the elasticity of demand is postponement. Postponement will कौन, buying of certain things will be shifted to a next date. Not now, will do after that sometime, if it is possible. Certain things it is possible, but certain things it is not possible. If doctor say today you have to take medicine, तुम कहोगे okay, I will take it after 1 month.
no.
So it is a risk. So we cannot postpone certain things. Okay? आगो गुंचे दवा. The goods whose use can be postponed. The goods whose use can be postponed. Goods. Whose use can be postponed. Demand is elastic. The goods whose use cannot be postponed. Postpone करा जाए पारिबा नहीं. Its demand is inelastic. The demand for habitual goods. Habitual goods means the goods which are turned into habit. Drinking alcohol, smoking cigarette, etc. What will be its demand? So the demand is inelastic here. Next point is price level. Yes. If the price level is high or low, the demand is less elastic. If the price level is high or low, the demand is less elastic. If the price level is not high, not low, it's medium, then the demand is said to be more elastic. So demand for durable goods. Are the demand for durable goods elastic or inelastic if the question comes? So you have to think the meaning first. Durable goods are those goods which last for long time. Long time lasting goods, simply TV, or you can say AC, okay, fan and all these things. So what will be their demand?